Natural Dye Garden is part of the Natural Dye Workshop course in the fashion program at TMU. And we bring the students up here to the farm. They make use of the farm here, gathering plants in the Natural Dye Garden.
I think it's very fun and interesting, and I think it ties in with a lot of the values of the fashion program.
I'm pretty busy with some of my other classes, so this feels like a nice moment to slow down and be outside.
They really love it. They love being out of doors. They like being in touch with the natural world. They love the idea that you can gather plants and flowers and leaves and make color from those sources that could be applied to their work as fashion designers.
If I were to ever have a clothing line of any sorts, I would love to work with natural dyeing. Because I do think, again, sustainability is something that I am really passionate about, and one of the reasons why I was drawn to the program.
This gives them a vision of how they could work as a designer in harmony with the natural world, and it's a really hopeful direction for them. We do some solar dye testing here on the rooftop.
And this is the sulfur cosmos, right?
I wasn't expecting the flower dyeing to turn out so well. I thought once we rinsed it out, it would all fall out, but I was pleasantly surprised. You can tell that she's very passionate about what she does, and she knows a lot about it.
It reacts differently with the different fiber bases.
We gathered indigo. We did a couple of fresh leaf indigo processes using the leaves with pounding and with crushing to release the dye.
I've been wanting to try working with indigo, so it's nice to have the opportunity to. It's very crafty, but we're learning kind of the science behind stuff as well.
This section of the course is all about an experiential approach where we're learning together. And then there's an early assignment in the course where I ask them to forage or find natural dye plants in their locale and to test them out, to ask a question, a research question, and then to use the plants to answer that question. And so that is assessed on the basis of how well they've answered the research question, how well they use the different methodologies we've been working with, and what kinds of discoveries they made in their self-reflection as well. There's a lot of preparation. I have to bring over all the equipment and tools to the farm ahead of time, and I have to do a lot of prep so that everything runs smoothly. Something always will go wrong in an outdoor setting, and the weather is a big factor. So you really have to be flexible. You have to feel at ease in working in a situation where things could change at any moment. And they're an amazing team here. I've worked really closely with Jess Russell for a number of years. She's a huge supporter of our project, and she has learned alongside me, and we really work very beautifully together. It's been great. The garden also gives us some wonderful opportunities to talk about plants and how they interact with culture. So a lot of the plants in the garden have a really ancient history as dye plants around the world. And for students, wherever their families come from in the world, there would have been a natural dye tradition there and a bioregional palette dating back thousands of years. So that's a really interesting aspect for them. And a lot of the plants also are used in medicine. So it gives us a chance to talk about how plants inform not only our work in fashion, but how they interact with other aspects of culture and life. It feels like it's much more of an exchange between the students, the plants, me, the environment, the whole thing. We're all in this process together of learning about what each of us has to offer.